remember, down here there's one, and remember the cultural unit of SFU Woodwards, and the head of Michael Butcher is the head of the SFU cultural unit. He said at the opening night here that he would match the $10,000. If we raise the $10,000 in 2018 and 2018, they would give us $10,000 in 2020, and that is because it's our 10th anniversary working with SFU.
Wow.
So will the donation be double? Much also because if we don't do the fundraising, Moshe will be asking for money during the closing act, as he's been doing kindly every day. Thank you very much, Moshe, also for your donation. And just finishing the donations, talking about donations, I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, and I'd like to thank Aeromexico, who joined on board with us this year. I understand Neil from Aeromexico is here. Neil, thank you very much for your time. And now, let's officially start. I'd like to welcome my friend Sonia Meda to be with me this evening. Sonia, welcome.
Well, I'm so glad he calls me his friend after every festival season and how chaotic it is. Bueno, quiero comenzar con algo muy importante. I want to commence with something that's very important to us in the festival, and it's what we opened the festival with. Es con lo que abrimos el festival. I would like to recognize that our whole entire festival has unfolded over the unceded, ancestral, and occupied lands of the Coast Salish peoples, the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. Quiero reconocer que todos los eventos de nuestro festival la última semana se han llevado a cabo sobre los territorios ancestrales, ocupados y no cedidos de los pueblos Musqueam, Squamish, y Tsleil-Waututh, los Coast Salish peoples. I know that this has shaped our programming, it shapes our relationships, and definitely adds that complexity that we need to engage with as a festival and as staff. Eso es importante porque afecta a nuestra programación y nos recuerda el compromiso que tenemos como equipo y con todo el público hacia el desarrollo del festival.
Thank you, Sonia. There was music in the background. Thank you for turning it off. The projections. And so I'd like you to welcome the jury to announce who is the winner. It's like a script we wrote.
A little improv script that we wrote. So I'd like to begin. For me, this is a very special program, and Adriana Contreras has led the coordination of this initiative, and I helped her out a little bit this year. So Adriana, te doy la bienvenida, o quizás te puedes parar y saludar a la gente. All of our staff to the stage to join us up here. But our youth jury is a program that's been developing over the years, and they get to select the new Directors Award. Así que con eso doy la bienvenida. No sean tímidos, por favor. Don't be shy. All the youth jury that we have here, please join me on stage right now. And I'm going to ask.
First, second-time directors or directors with new initiatives in filmmaking. There were 8 films in this competition, and the winner is.
And I'm going to call. Who did you select to introduce the winner? Okay. So Sunshine and Diana, welcome, bienvenidas. I'll pass on the mic.
Thank you. So I guess first of all, I also wanted to say thank you to everyone here and to everyone who was part of the jury this year. We had a really tough time choosing this one movie to give the new Directors Award. But the movie we chose was Retablo by director
For Retablo, the youth jury prize, so we can send it to Alvaro. Alvaro was with us at the festival. It was the opening film, and the screen had a second screen. It was the first film that had international recognition, spoken in Quechua, and he was very nice. I told him about the prize. He thanked you guys, and he told me that he really thought the film was going to be meaningful for Vancouver audiences. So thank you guys very much for being part of the youth jury prize again.
We did want to say a few words as well about Retablo and about why it was our film chosen. We believe the judge jury of this year believes that Retablo is an important and courageous film. In addition to being a beautifully shot film, shot in the beautiful Andes of Peru, Retablo, we believe that Retablo is a brave and innovative film because it's shedding a light into a subject that's not often associated with the Andes and not often associated with indigenous people. And by doing that, it is opening up an important conversation and helping change narratives. In addition to that, we also believe that it's a carefully crafted film because despite the ambitious subject that it's dealing with, it is successful in being relatable and intimate, and ultimately it is a film about a father and a son, and it's a film about love. And as a Peruvian myself, it's really an honor to give this award to a Peruvian film about indigenous people. And I'm going to pass it to Sunshine because it has a bit more comments about the film as well.
We also thought that Retablo was an important film because it was shot in the native language of the region, giving more truth to the narrative, and that Retablo dives into the culture and traditions of the Andean region, while also showing the contradictions of a colonized country.
And if anyone else from the jury would like to say anything?
It's a good film.
Thank you very much for, this is our 6th generation of jury, or 7? Sonia was in our jury, Mario, who works with us now, was in the jury, and Maria Cecilia was in the jury.
And Mili Rizal.
And Mili was in the jury. Now we're going to announce the prize for the best short film and the special mention. Carmen Enriquez is here. Carmen, my friend, I didn't ask you, I forgot to ask you to come, I know you're very shy, but do come. Let's break your own rules and talk to our audience. Carmen. Carmen is a Chilean-Canadian film director, and she was in the short jury with Colombian director Johnny Hendricks and Mexican director Marcelo Tovar. And they decided to give a prize for best short film, which gets an award of $100. And that's why I also need the $10,000 to pay the prize. And we also decided to give a special mention. If you want to mention the special mention first, Karen.
We gave a special mention to a film called The Girl and the Harp.
Glacier? Probably he'll be at the party. It's a film from Guatemala, and the director is in Vancouver.
Yes, it's a beautiful film, and it's from an indigenous director telling a story that is from his community, and it's beautifully crafted.
And the best short film is to a Colombian short film. It's called La Noche Resplandece, The Night Shines, by Mauricio Maldonado. They actually left, it was 5 in the morning this morning, but it's a beautiful Colombian short film. This is the first actually festival that they are at. It's a world premiere, so it's great. Thank you very much for being part of the second time in our jury.
It's a pleasure being a juror. The films were amazing, the selection was great, so it was really fun. And I think we're going to see the film now.
We're going to see the special mention. It's a 7-minute short film from Guatemala. We're going to see it
Awesome.
on WhatsApp.
Okay, anyway, enjoy.
Thank you. And now, as our tradition says, I'd like to invite all of the staff and all of our board of directors to come to to a last photo to thank you all for and one other volunteer.
And no, I have one more thank you. A special thank you for Maria Cecilia Saba. Quiero agradecer el trabajo de Maria Cecilia Saba, who's probably not in here because she's coordinating all the
She's right
volunteers.
here.
Oh, you're right there. This is how bright the lights are. Gracias, Maria. Throughout the festival, so many volunteers that come back year after year, los voluntarios que regresan año tras año, y es por ellos que este festival se puede llevar a cabo, porque si comparamos lo que hacemos nosotros a lo que hacen todos ellos y la energía y las sonrisas que comparten, la verdad que no se compara. So to all the volunteers, because the energy and the smiles that they bring to the spaces that are part of our festival year after year, really there's no comparison between what we do, which is the fancy work of coordinating, and everything that they do every single day throughout our festival. So thank you. Gracias a todos los voluntarios.
And I'd like to welcome all the board of directors and staff to down here for a last photo, and I would also like to mention that all the wine that we'll be having tonight is provided by friends from the Consulate General of Chile, and I'd like to
I don't know if you can hear me, but I want to thank the community partner for this film, which is ReadySec, la red de investigadores chilenos chilenas en Chile y acá en Canadá, y tenemos aquí unos miembros. We have some representatives of ReadySec, the community partner for this Chilean film, Los Perros. Así que gracias ReadySec, thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. Así que invito a todo el staff con Cristian, los board members, Carolina, Adriana, Mark, que veo ahí. I invite you all down to join us for the yearly photo that we take. Juan Carlos, what else do we have here?
I'd like to comment on this film, Los Perros, directed by Marcela Said from Chile. We did invite, come on, your word. Directed by Marcela Said, the film premiere. The film is by Marcela Said, the film premiere at the Cannes Film Festival last year. It is America's favorite film, so all complaints will go to her afterwards, all the congratulations. And just to end, I would like to thank SFP Woodwards again. I know Michael Boucher is not here, but Janice and Adriana for the last few days of SFP Woodwards, for all the support we have from SFP Woodwards to bring film directors. They were here at SFP Woodwards, and to help us to bring this amazing experience, the amazing film as the one you're going to see, Los Perros. And after we're going to go, for those who bought tickets, we're going to go dance in the next door and have some wine. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I just wanted definitely, before we do anything on behalf of the board, we want to say thank you to Anna Marie, of course, being anyone who's outside from Cecilia, so please help me too.
Si no hay nada más, have a great experience. We really love the swimming, and we really put an effort in our program in which we only choose 37 feature-length films, 30, and we really put a pride in everything we take, everything we decide on. And I know there are some things people don't like, but we do defend our programming, and that's why you keep coming. Thank you very much.